Hi, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to tell you about some EAMCET tips. Like there are some code. So let me start. So of course, EAMCET has three subjects, like physics, chemistry, and mathematics, right? Or else you may have like for BIPC, you maybe have some physics, chemistry, and biology, something like that, right? So I just want to concentrate on this and same tips for this BIPC students also. Of course, MSET has 160 marks, and we all know that. There will be four options A, B, C, D. So here the main tip is every option in the given questions out of 160, you'll be having 40 options as A, 40 options as B, 40 options as, sorry, 40 questions as this, like 40 questions. So if you see here, A consists of 40 questions, like option A consisting of 40 questions, option B 40, option C 40, and option D 40. So with this tip, you can write the total MCET exam. I'm not telling you to just write these options like this. So because these are not in a sequence, those are like random. If A is 1 and like 3 and maybe 54, like something else. Like so, by adding all this, we'll get 40. So this is the main code which we have in our MCET exam. So what I want to say is, so out of 160, you can able to solve at least 80 or 60, we can say. So this is mainly for qualifying students who couldn't qualify. They can use this course. Even for the people who can score well, like 80 to 90, if they have hope to score in that way, you can even use this tip. As So if you see here, you if so for example, I'm taking like you can able to solve 80 questions out of 160. I want to tell you this example so that you can able to understand everything. So first, if you see out of 160 questions, first you try to solve the problems. So if you think you have solved 80 questions out of 160, so out of 160 you have solved 80 questions, and you know that these 80 answers are perfectly correct, right? So here there are no negative marking, right? So there is no negative marking. As there is no negative marking, you can put all the 160 questions, right? So you can put all the 160 questions you can attempt. I'm like, you can put any option, so here if you think, if you say like 80 are solved by you and the other 80 are there, so the remaining 80 you will put randomly, like anything A or something, because you don't know the answer, so you put whatever you want, right? So here the logic you need to perform is, see, look, A, B, and C, D. So write it down, and out of this 180 you have solved, let's think, out of this 80 you have done this 20 questions, this are 16 questions, and these are 24 questions, and this 20 questions. So let's assume, so here it is total 80, right? So here 80. So these are the questions you have solved, and like count the options. We like in these 80 questions, how many are option A and how many are option B and C and D. So if you count, you got the like these values. So now what you have to do is, so first let's go with the least value. So B option. So this is the 16th one, like B. So so what are the remaining? Like you can do like 40 minus 16. So if you do this, what do you get? Like it's 24, right? So in this 24, so what does it mean? The remaining 80 questions which you haven't solved will contain B, right? 24 B options. But you don't know what are the 24 questions. So by this you can do 40 minus 20, 40 minus 20. So by these options you can do that. I mean, like you can perform this these many, like randomly. You don't need to put all B's, all C's, all D's, are like some B's. So you don't count actually in the exam. So follow this tip and perform B 24 24 B's in the remaining 80, and after that perform some again 20, right? 40 minus 20, so 20 A's and 20 D's and like 16, like that. So this is the main concept of ours. So and some people can say, so a few people may solve out of 160 they can only able to solve 30 or 60 or 40, right? So that at the time what you do is, like you'll be getting A options as 10, B options as 4, C options as like 13, or D options as 10. If you get very least, go with the least one. So here you can say that the B option, whichever you solved, is only 4. It means there are more 36, you don't know the 36. So I prefer is, when you have like this, you go with the 36, like put more than 36. If you put more than 36, at least, because you don't know the answer, at least the minimum will you get, you'll get the minimum marks, right? So if you see here, there are 20 marks in 33, and it's 37. So 37 plus again 36, so you'll get minimum marks, right? So if you see, like 73, right, you get 73 marks. It's the highest score I can see. Yes, right. 73 is the highest score. So like that, so even if you solve 10 questions in all those, you are able to get that. If you put remaining 30, everything as 36 also, you'll definitely 36 b's will be there, right? So you'll get 73 marks, and definitely you'll get the 10, at least 12K or 10K rank, like I can say. So again, and the people who have got if they solved many of the questions like nearly 90 or 80 or 70, they can say that if they got like A, you got something, I'm just assuming it. So if you got A options as 32, and B options as 21, C options as 2 or 12, and D options as 30, like if you assume like this, what here the least one is C, so put C option as all the remaining options are C. So now if you see what you'll get, it's 62 and it's 21, and here the 12, right? 21 and 12. So what you get, so here you got 116, right? 116. So this is for the people who can able to solve many of the questions. Like you have solved 116 questions and you got 116, and the remaining, if you see which is the last one, this is the option which is one C. So C option. So put the remaining out of 160, after like removing 116, put the remaining questions as C. Definitely you will get 40 minus 12, that is 28, right? So 28, definitely we'll get 116 plus 28. So 116 plus 28, and you get 144 marks. So I can say this is the highest score, and I'm not so just a note. So note is, it's just only for your, so only for educational tips purpose. It's not for any cheating or like something. Like if it's just a tip, that if you don't know how to put like I'm just telling you to put some logical, think logically, and just apply those options to your questions instead of just putting it randomly, so that you may or may not get it. But if you put it in this way, you may get it. So it's just a tip, and I hope you understand it. And if you want any changes or something like that, just comment down. And thank you so much for watching the video.